Unfortunately, the art of remaining silent has been lost in our hectic world, where noise and conversations are constant. But what if the moments we choose not to speak were as impactful as those in which we do? How often do we truly reflect on the power of our silence? Stoicism, an ancient and profound philosophy, teaches us to master our emotions and actions through reason and self-control. It helps us know when the right moment is to speak or remain silent. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, wisely said, "It is better to stumble with your feet than with your tongue." This provocative statement leads us to a crucial question. How many times have we regretted words spoken in haste or anger? Stoicism not only guides us to avoid certain actions, but also encourages us to use silence strategically to promote personal growth and inner peace. Imagine facing life's challenges with serene confidence, knowing that your silence can have a greater impact than any word. Stoic philosophy sees silence not as mere absence of speech, but as a thoughtful and powerful response. It is an active force capable of resolving misunderstandings, protecting us from harm, and providing deeper understanding. But when exactly should we embrace silence? Let's explore together 9 crucial moments when choosing silence is not only wise but also deeply transformative. As we delve into these situations, consider how practicing silence according to Stoicism can change the way you interact with others and improve your own peace of mind. What if you could resolve a heated argument with calm and thoughtful silence, instead of harsh and inflammatory words? What could a silent pause reveal about your deepest feelings and thoughts? Join us as we identify significant moments to choose silence and let Stoic wisdom guide us. Are you ready to discover more about the rich wisdom of Stoicism? Leave a comment before embarking on this enriching journey. Number 1. When facing unjust criticism. According to Stoic philosophy, facing unjust criticism is an opportunity to strengthen oneself and demonstrate true integrity. Emperor Marcus Aurelius said that if something external disturbs you, the problem is not the object itself, but how you perceive and react to it. He also stated that you can change your perception at any time. This understanding teaches us that the discomfort caused by criticism is not the criticism itself, but our way of receiving and responding to it. Consider this. How can altering your view of criticism strengthen you? Can you recall a time when staying calm in the face of unjust criticism had a positive impact? For example, if you are leading a project at work and receive severe criticism from your boss, a Stoic approach would be to analyze the feedback calmly, seek useful insights, and ignore unfounded criticism. Epictetus stated that this approach not only maintains your inner peace, but also preserves your professional dignity. Don't just discuss your theories, live them. To follow Stoic philosophy, you should respond with tranquility and reflection, rather than defensive and impulsive reactions. Let the quality of your responses and ultimately the result of your work speak for themselves. Not reacting to unjust criticism is not just an act of passivity. It is a strategic choice to align with the Stoic teaching of focusing on what we can control, our reactions and attitudes. This silent power can transform a potential conflict into a sign of your personal strength and philosophical dedication. When facing challenges, think about how silence can be a valuable resource. What opportunities might arise from choosing reflective silence instead of impulsive responses? How can this practice improve not only your inner peace, but also positively influence those around you? By applying Stoic principles in our daily lives, especially when faced with unjust criticism, we align ourselves with a philosophy that values character strength over others' fleeting approval. This fosters personal growth and inspires others to follow suit, especially in a world where ostentation often overshadows humility. Stoicism invites us to value silence, and Marcus Aurelius reminds us, do not waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. In this context, think about how silence in response to boasting can transform a potentially ego-driven environment into a space of self-reflection and growth. Criticism will always be a part of life and often represents a chance to learn and grow. But unjust criticism, even if ill-intentioned, can be difficult to handle. Stoicism, with its origins in ancient Greece, offers timeless guidance for facing harsh criticism with dignity and grace. By following Stoic principles, we can turn negative events into opportunities for personal development and inner strength. Always remember, what matters is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. This is Epictetus's fundamental principle. When something happens, take a moment to reflect on your response to unjust criticism. This prevents impulsive reactions and gives you time to think clearly about the situation without being disturbed. Separate the criticism from your identity. As the Stoics said, you control your mind, not external events. With this perspective, you will be strong. As Marcus Aurelius stated, understand that unjust feedback only reflects the critic's feelings or thoughts, not your abilities or potential. By separating the criticism from who you are, you can see it more clearly. As the Stoic said, if someone can show me that I think and act wrongly, I will gladly change, for I seek the truth, according to Marcus Aurelius. Even in the most unjust criticisms, there may be a grain of truth. Seek any useful feedback that might be hidden in the injustice. Use this opportunity to improve and free yourself from unnecessary negative thoughts. As the Stoic proverb says, first, understand the meaning of what you say, and then speak. According to Epictetus, when someone criticizes you unjustly, remain calm and respond politely. This not only demonstrates control and maturity, but also helps prevent the situation from worsening. A calm response often soothes the critic and shows your maturity. Focus on your own personal growth. Do not waste time debating what a good man should be, said the Stoic. Be one, stated Marcus Aurelius. Action. Shift your focus from unjust criticism to your goals and personal improvement. By concentrating on your development and virtues, you can overcome negative events and continue progressing. While facing unjust criticism is challenging, Stoic principles help transform these situations into opportunities for growth and strengthening. Remember to take a moment to reflect. Separate the criticism from your personal worth. Seek any useful truth. Respond calmly, and stay focused on growth. In this way, you will embody the Stoic ideal of maintaining calm and inner strength, even when external circumstances are difficult. Number 2. Stoic silence in the face of boasting. Picture yourself at a networking event where a colleague is bragging about their recent achievements and luxurious lifestyle. You might feel the temptation to respond with your own accomplishments. Stoic philosophy teaches us the art of restraint. Choosing silence maintains your serenity and allows others' words to reveal who they really are. In this way, you preserve your energy for more meaningful interactions. This method not only preserves your dignity, but also projects an image of someone secure in their own achievements and independent of external validation. Within Stoicism, silence is not synonymous with passivity. Rather, it is a tactical silence that displays wisdom and self-confidence. As another wise Stoic said, he who does not wish to be surpassed by greater benefits should repay a benefit with a greater one, not just one, but several at once. In practice, this means you should avoid responding to empty boasts with words, and instead demonstrate through actions and the quality of your character. How many times do you find yourself responding to a success story with a similar one? What could change if instead you chose to listen attentively, acknowledging the other's achievements with a smile or nod, while focusing on your own virtues and goals? Adopting Stoic silence in the midst of boasting is a way to live not marked by competition, but by internal achievement and success. It creates an environment conducive to thriving peacefully, based on genuine self-worth rather than comparisons. Reflect on this lesson and apply what you've learned in your daily life. How can Stoic silence improve your life? Number 3. When facing anger. Anger can seem like an uncontrollable storm sweeping away our reason and calm. However, amidst this storm, Stoicism offers a refuge, a moment of silence that helps manage these intense feelings. Epicurus, an important Stoic thinker, recommended maintaining silence most of the time and speaking only when necessary. Imagine a workday where a colleague's mistake results in extra hours for you. Your initial impulse may be to express your anger, but what if you chose silence instead? By not reacting with fury, you gain time to assess the situation more rationally. This pause can prevent the escalation of conflict and promote constructive solutions rather than heated debates. Consider this. How often has an immediate angry reaction made you reflect on how a calm response could have changed the outcome? Marcus Aurelius, another renowned Stoic, offered valuable advice. The results of anger are much worse than the things that upset us. This thought leads us to reflect on the consequences of anger, which often outweighs the problem that caused it. Think of Nelson Mandela, an admirable leader who, despite years of imprisonment, chose to forgive his oppressors rather than be consumed by anger. This decision not only improved his life, but also fostered national reconciliation. Using silence when you are angry doesn't mean hiding your feelings. It is a choice of response that reflects your best self. This practice not only enhances your inner peace, but also results in healthier relationships and a more successful life. When facing daily frustrations, remember that silence can be your refuge, a space where wisdom prevails. Embrace this practice and discover that the silent response can be the most profound and powerful. Anger is a normal emotion that everyone experiences at some point. However, uncontrolled anger can harm relationships and health. Stoicism offers valuable ways to manage anger, emphasizing self-control, mental clarity, and inner peace. Identify the cause. Examine the triggers of your anger, whether a person, situation, or specific event. Practice self-reflection. Reflect on the real reason for your irritation. Our beliefs and perceptions often amplify discomfort. Accept that you cannot change external events, but you can alter your reaction to them. Practice mindfulness. Keep your focus on the present rather than worrying about the past or future. Do deep breathing exercises. When feeling angry, breathe deeply to calm your mind and body. Pause and reflect before responding. Consider the consequences of your actions. Shift your perspective. View the situation from the other person's angle to demonstrate empathy. Understanding the other's perspective can reduce your irritation. Reframe the situation. Imagine how a Stoic philosopher would view the problem. Would it be significant or trivial? Focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. Seek constructive ways to handle the situation. Cultivate emotional strength. Learn to control your emotions. Remember that you can choose your reaction. Use self-control and patience. Emotional detachment. Learn to separate your feelings from the events. Observe the situation objectively, without personal involvement. Strengthen yourself internally. Engage in activities that help manage your emotions, such as exercise, writing, or meditation. Use your anger constructively. Channel your energy into productive activities. Instead of being shaken, redirect your energy towards beneficial actions, like exercising or creating art. Learn and evolve. Use anger as an opportunity for self-improvement and future adjustments in your response. Improve your communication. Express your feelings calmly and assertively without hostility. Managing anger effectively is crucial for your health and relationships. Transform anger into a positive force by investigating its cause, practicing mindfulness, adjusting your perspective, strengthening your mind, and channeling anger in a healthy way. Follow Stoic principles to achieve inner peace and a balanced life. Number 4. Silence amidst baseless rumors. Imagine yourself surrounded by baseless rumors, where words spread like leaves carried by the wind. In such situations, when gossip is untrue, the damage and confusion can be immense. Stoicism offers us an effective strategy: silence. Consider the case of a teacher in a small town who was unjustly accused of misconduct. As rumors spread through the community, she chose not to react or try to justify herself. Instead, she relied on her integrity and honesty to face the situation. This silence is not a surrender, but a wise choice based on wisdom. Marcus Aurelius declared, "You have power over your thoughts, not over external events. Understand this, and you will be strong." How often do we observe how hasty words can worsen the situation? Silence can be a shield against unfounded accusations. By not responding, the teacher allowed the initial excitement of the community to subside over time. Without new evidence, the truth eventually prevailed. This reflects the Stoic belief in focusing on what you can control, such as your reactions and actions, rather than worrying about what you cannot avoid. Epictetus advised, "If someone speaks ill of you, praise them." This counterintuitive advice suggests that responding to negativity with positivity or silence can transform unproductive interactions. When facing false accusations, a serene discourse can demonstrate respect and confidence in the truth. In your life, consider the importance of waiting to respond until the storm of rumors has passed. Maintaining peace and integrity is more effective than engaging in every whisper. Stoic silence, therefore, is not just a form of personal protection, but also a way to demonstrate commitment to Stoic principles. When facing challenges in personal and professional relationships, let Stoic silence guide you through the whirlwind of false rumors, leading you to a life of peace, happiness, and success. Number 5, dealing with loss. How do you face the absolute silence that follows a great loss? Loss is a universal experience that often leaves a void of sadness and confusion. However, Stoicism offers a unique perspective on pain. C.S. Lewis, a renowned author, explored his pain after the loss of his wife in the book A Grief Observed, saying, "The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before." This thought reflects the Stoic view. Stoics believe that our experiences are parts of a larger flow of life, where loss and love coexist. Seneca, another influential Stoic philosopher, said, "The day we worry will be our last indeed, the anniversary of eternity." How would your perception of loss change if you saw it as a transition rather than an end? What could you gain by accepting silence after loss, allowing yourself time to reflect and heal? After the death of his wife, Lewis did not try to fill the void with explanations or distractions. Instead, he used silence to deeply explore his feelings, demonstrating the Stoic belief that difficulties can foster personal growth. His grieving journey showed how maintaining a calm mind can transform emotional pain into a deeper understanding of life. Silence after loss is not a form of denial, but a space to relax, reflect, and move forward, finding meaning beyond the present pain. This involves allowing your feelings to evolve without forcing an immediate end. Reflect on how you have dealt with past losses. How could the Stoic practice of reflective silence assist in future periods of mourning? In what ways could this method impact not only your own recovery, but also those around you? Share your experiences and thoughts on loss, and how Stoic practices have influenced your path. What lessons have you learned, and how has silence helped in your evolution? Let's explore this together in the comments below. Dealing with death is one of life's greatest challenges. Facing grief and sadness after losing something important, whether a loved one, a job, or an opportunity, is not easy. Stoicism, initiated by Zeno of Citium in Athens, offers timeless guidance for facing difficult moments. Adopting a Stoic perspective can provide strength and peace, even in the face of significant losses. Recognize and accept your feelings. It is essential to understand and accept the feelings that accompany loss. Stoicism teaches that feelings are normal responses to life events. Steps to follow. Allow yourself to cry and feel the pain without judgment. Writing in a journal or talking to a friend can help process these feelings. Focus on what you can change. According to Stoic philosophy, we should detach from what we cannot change and focus on what is within our control. Steps to follow. Identify what can be adjusted in the situation and let go of what is beyond your control. Reinterpret loss as an opportunity. Stoics believe that every challenge can be a chance for growth and improvement. Steps to follow. Reflect on what you can learn from the loss. What can this experience teach you to become better or more attentive? Practice gratitude. Being grateful can help shift focus from the loss to what you still have. Steps to follow. Keep a gratitude journal. Daily noting what you appreciate can change your perspective and bring serenity. Seek support. Stoicism highlights the importance of community and mutual support in difficult times. Steps to follow. Talk to friends, family, or join support groups. Sharing your struggles can bring relief and reduce loneliness. Dealing with loss is challenging, but Stoic principles can aid in resilience during pain. Recognizing feelings, focusing on what we can control, adjusting perspectives, practicing gratitude, and seeking support are methods for healing and growth. Choose to use these techniques and let Stoicism guide your path to peace and balance. Number 6. Navigating ignorance with Stoic grace. Have you ever encountered someone whose actions demonstrate a lack of understanding, yet whose belief is as firm as that of an expert? Even though this can be frustrating, it is an opportunity to practice patience and grace. Galileo, the renowned scientist who defended heliocentrism during an era of prevailing geocentric beliefs, is a brilliant example of how to deal with ignorance. Facing strong opposition and house arrest, Galileo maintained his honor and commitment to the truth, often choosing to remain silent in the face of false accusations and ignorance. Stoicism teaches us that we can only control our response, not the actions of others. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "You have control over your mind, not over external events." Understanding this will give you strength. Reflect on how this perspective might influence your reaction when confronted with ignorance. How might this change the way you respond? Galileo's silence was not weakness. It was a firm demonstration of his integrity and faith in what he discovered. He knew that truth stands on its own merit over time, without the need for verbal validation. This approach echoes the Stoic idea of focusing on our actions and accepting that others' beliefs are beyond our control. Being graceful involves recognizing the limits of your power and choosing your battles wisely. It means being patient and understanding even in frustrating situations. This practice leads to a peaceful and successful life, focused on respect and long-term success, rather than momentary revenge. Consider how silence can be a graceful response to ignorance in your life. How might this approach improve your relationships and well-being? Let Galileo's story inspire the practice of Stoic silence, turning difficult situations into opportunities for inner peace and personal growth. Number 7. Facing rumors. Certainly, at various times in your life you've encountered stories and rumors that gain strength as they are repeated. This is a common human reaction, but choosing silence can transform the situation. Consider the story of a community leader whose dedication to environmental preservation generated unfounded rumors about personal gain. Instead of confronting each rumor individually, she remained focused on her mission, recalling the words of Marcus Aurelius. "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." By choosing to remain silent and continue her work, this leader allowed her actions to speak louder than any rumor. This behavior illustrates a fundamental Stoic principle. What affects us are not external events, but our response to them. How might your life change if you chose to ignore rumors with serenity? What kind of strength could you cultivate by deciding not to justify yourself, but to follow your path? When someone spreads lies about you and they are true, Epictetus suggests correcting the mistakes. If they are false, this wise leader not only preserved peace, but also encouraged her people to transcend the lies by laughing at them. Those who doubted her slowly lost faith, but her calm and committed attitude demonstrated that Stoic silence can maintain your image and self-respect. Her story reveals how Stoicism can be applied in modern life, showing how our reactions to false information can either fuel or extinguish the fire. Silence should not be seen as a passive choice, but as an active and powerful approach to let our actions show who we truly are. Consider this approach the next time you face rumors. How might Stoic silence help you maintain calm and focus? How could this change the perception others have of you over time? Share your experiences and reflections on how you've dealt with rumors in the comments below. What have you learned from these situations, and how has silence helped you overcome them? Your insights may offer guidance to those in need. Rumors can spread quickly, but maintaining calm and silence can protect your mind and image from unjust attacks. Here are some suggestions for applying Stoic principles to dealing with gossip and rumors. Stay calm and don't react. Rumors often seek an emotional reaction. Stoics teach us to control our responses to preserve inner peace. Action to take. When you hear a rumor about yourself, take a deep breath before reacting and consider if an immediate response is truly necessary. Focus on what you can change. You can't control what others say, but you can control how you deal with it. Action to take. Focus on doing your work with integrity. Over time, your good actions will speak louder than any gossip. Choose your battles wisely. Stoics believe not every issue deserves a discussion. Instead of fighting every rumor, choose the ones that are truly important to you. Action to take. Prioritize problems that affect your health and peace. Ignore what isn't relevant. Find strength in silence. Stoics believe that silence can be a form of demonstrating strength and resilience. Action to take. When faced with gossip, consider what you might gain by remaining silent. Sometimes letting your actions speak for themselves is the best strategy. Seek support. Stoic philosophy values friendship and support. Talking to trusted friends can help deal with gossip. Action to take. Talk to friends or mentors who can offer advice and help you stay calm. Protecting your mind and image when facing rumors and gossip is possible through calmness and applying Stoic principles. These suggestions will help preserve your character and inner peace during difficult times. Number 8. Facing injustices. Honor and inner peace. Number 8. Dealing with injustices. Stoic philosophy teaches us to face life's challenges with justice and inner strength, especially when dealing with injustices. As the wise Epicurean said, "Endure and persist." This maxim guides us to confront difficulties without complaining and to forgive the mistakes of others. Nelson Mandela's fight against racism in South Africa exemplifies this philosophy. His long imprisonment could have bred resentment, but he emerged as a champion of peace and unity, demonstrating profound Stoic resilience. Mandela did not passively accept injustice. He chose to focus on healing and unity, rather than seeking revenge. This choice reflects a core Stoic principle. Our greatest power lies in our ability to choose how to react to external events. How might our lives be transformed if we adopted Mandela's example for confronting the injustices we encounter? Can we choose to show understanding and kindness, even when it seems impossible? By maintaining silence in the face of injustices, Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations that the best way to take revenge on someone who has harmed you is to not be like that person. Opting instead for conflict avoidance and cultivating a spirit of healing and forward vision. Mandela changed the way an entire country perceives justice and peace. His life shows that silence is not a sign of submission. Rather, it can be a powerful tool for change and a marker of personal integrity. Adopting this Stoic mindset doesn't mean passively accepting injustice, but using strategic and grounded silence to prepare for constructive actions. It's about maintaining inner peace and using calm to inspire thoughtful solutions that address injustice and promote collective progress towards a better future. When confronting injustices, both large and small, let us remember Mandela's silent strength. His legacy teaches us that sometimes the most meaningful response is cultivated in silence, allowing us to build a foundation for deep change and a fuller, more successful life. Adopting this approach can transform personal adversity and community conflicts, leading to a more peaceful existence. Everyone faces injustices at some point. As Stoics, it is crucial to handle these situations with calm and wisdom. The ideas of Stoic thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus provide valuable guidance on how to confront injustices. Focusing on what we can control, maintaining inner calm, and responding logically are principles they highlight. Maintain your inner peace, regardless of what is happening around you. Marcus Aurelius recommends keeping the mind serene and controlled. Utilize emotional regulation techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, and meditation. Accept what cannot be changed and focus on how to respond. Respond logically, thinking before acting. Strive to understand the reason behind the injustice, which may clarify the situation and offer possible solutions. Avoid seeking revenge, as this only exacerbates the problem. Opt for a rational and calm response. Stay true to your values, ensuring that your actions reflect your core beliefs and principles. Ensure your response aligns with your moral values and preserves your honor. Set a good example by showing others how to handle injustice with respect and dignity through your actions. Seek constructive solutions by addressing the situation with a resolution-focused mindset rather than fixating on the problem. Communicate openly and honestly with the involved parties, seeking a fair response. Advocate for change whenever possible, working to reform systems and combat injustice. Engage in personal growth by reflecting on the experience to learn and strengthen yourself. Prepare for the future by acquiring skills and knowledge to better handle similar situations. Maintaining calm, responding logically, staying true to principles, and seeking constructive solutions are valuable strategies when facing injustices. By following these Stoic principles, you can transform challenging situations into opportunities for growth and improvement. Number 9. Facing insults with Stoic wisdom. When confronted with insults, Stoic wisdom can be a powerful ally. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, taught, "If someone can provoke you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." This teaching warns us of the importance of our response to insults and offers a profound way to address them. Opting for silence is a powerful choice. This concept suggests that we can choose our reaction, preferring silence and understanding over direct conflict. Mahatma Gandhi, for example, faced insults and opposition in his struggle for Indian independence, but his response was not anger or retaliation. He chose serenity and understanding. Gandhi believed in a peaceful approach, a concept similar to Stoicism. His way of dealing with verbal and physical attacks involved maintaining silence. This often reduced the impact of his opponents and generated popular support for his cause. How might adopting a similar approach when insulted alter the dynamics of your interactions with others? What benefits could you gain by staying calm rather than reacting impulsively? When someone attacks you, silence offers the opportunity to act with intention rather than impulsiveness. This practice not only helps maintain tranquility, but also demonstrates superior leadership. Reflect on the impact of anger and resentment versus the things that provoke such feelings. Consider this as you face daily challenges. Deep silence may be the key to a fuller and more successful life. How might your actions influence how others handle their own problems? As explored in the 9 crucial moments for adopting silence, from dealing with gossip to facing losses, Stoic advice offers a path to peace and understanding. Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't waste time discussing what a good man should be. Be one." Inspired by his words, let us practice the profound strength found in silence, deciding when to speak and when to listen. This will allow us to live a more peaceful, happy, and kind life. Feel free to incorporate these Stoic principles into your daily conversations and observe how the power of thoughtful silence can transform your life. If you found this lecture enlightening and useful, click like, leave a comment with your reflections, and share these philosophical ideas with your network. If you are new here, subscribe to our channel for more deep Stoic lessons that will foster your personal growth. Until the next lesson.